Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Me, Magnus?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So we are on live broadcast now. Hello,
Okay.
Austin. Can you hear us?
I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay, Austin. Thank you for joining us from Europe. Mr. Raka, thanks
Yeah,
for
how are you?
thanks for joining us for the second time. Today, right
Okay.
now, we have a breaking news from Nigeria that the National Broadcasting Commission (NBC) banned TV stations from reporting news of insurgents and bandits attacks in Nigeria. So, Mr. Raka, I know that you live in the northern region of Nigeria. So, what is your take on this new development in Nigeria?
Yeah, if I get you correctly, you said there's a breaking news that the
The National Broadcasting Commission banned
okay.
TV stations from reporting news of insurgents and bandits attacks in Nigeria.
Okay. This goes to say clearly what I've been saying all along. Everything that a certain group of people, otherwise known as Ipob and Nnamdi Kanu, that have been clamoring about Nigeria, we are not saying they are not real. There is a clear danger that a certain group of people, particularly otherwise known as the Fulani Cabal or Caliphate, have a clear agenda to muffle the voice of Nigerians. You get me? And people to further their agenda. And what is this agenda? The agenda is a total control of Nigeria. Total control of Nigeria. This is where I agree with whether you are protagonists of Biafra, protagonists of IPOB, protagonists of Oduduwa. I totally and strongly agree with this. Now, what I am not happy with is the method that we from the South, because whether we like it or not, hold on a second. Come and answer the door. So whether we like it or not, at the end of the day, the people who will be at the receiving end of this catastrophe is the South. But I have repeated here often and often that the only way we can checkmate the tsunami of violence, the tsunami of political short end of the stick that is going to befall the South is to find a way to work together. That is why I was very angry with the other man trying to make the problem of, you can sit down, all of you sit down, don't worry. That is why I'm angry with the other man who was trying to reduce the problem of Nigeria to mean the Igbos versus the Fulanis. The problem of Nigeria transcends Igbos and Fulanis.
Okay, sir.
Hold on, sir, ma'am. Please don't be offended.
Okay, no problem.
If we want to talk about people that are suffering the Nigerian situation now, or in terms of ethnicities that are suffering the problems of Nigeria, Igbos does not fall into top 20 tribes that are suffering the menace of the Fulani Cabal. I told you that there are over 60 communities in Plateau states that have been driven away from their ancestral land, ancestral land by Fulanis. Is there any place in Igbo land that communities that have known their ancestral land for years that have been driven away? No. So what I'm asking in the other program that we do, what I was trying to tell the other man is that, look, for us to get out of this situation, we must try to have a bigger, a holistic picture of the situation, that the Igbos are not the ones suffering. There are plateaus, there are this, there are that, are suffering from the problem. So that is what I can take from now. That is what I can give for now. So let's go ahead. So
okay.
if NBC is banning, is banning stories that revolves kidnapping and headsmen, it clearly shows that there are a group of people trying to muffle avenues that the atrocities of what their people are doing to Nigeria should be blocked, that the rest of the countries cannot hear what is happening. And that's what this whole thing about. And if we identify this problem, no group of people, no group of ethnic group, or no tribe should reduce the problem to see as if it is targeted to them. It is targeted to all of us. It is targeted to the platoon in the middle belt. It is targeted to Calabar. It is everybody, to Yorubas. So the Igbos should stop making this thing look as if they are the ones seeing this problem alone. Let us tackle this thing to a holistic problem. We have a common problem that befalls all of us. So we should come together and tackle a problem that befalls all of us. Thank you very much.
Austin.
Oh, yes, sir.
Austin. Hello, Austin. Austin, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, no, okay. I'm talking to Austin. Austin joined us. Austin is joining us from Europe. Austin, thank you for joining the program. You sent me this article this morning about the NBC banning the TV stations in Nigeria from reporting news of insurgents and bandit attacks in the country. So go ahead and tell us your take on this new development in the country.
If you can recall, since 2016 or 2017, I think let's say it was 2017 in your program, most many times you brought me on your program, I've been talking about the Islamization agenda of this President Buhari and APC administration. I would say before now, I'm a member of the APC, though I'm still I used to be a card-carrying member, and I've boldly resigned my membership of the party because of what the party now stands for. Since this administration came on board, it has been an administration who had been everything about the Fulanization of Nigeria and the Islamization of Nigeria. Anything done by these so-called Fulani and their people is the only thing that is presently right in Nigeria. That's why if you see with all the killings and with all different things that they be doing in the different regions in Nigeria, the government of the day do not see anything wrong with it, even when they are the only one allowed to work freely with AK-47 in the streets of Nigeria, in the different regions, whether in the south, whether in the west, whether in the east, or the north. They are free to go around. And one of the things the government have been trying, one of the things that they've been trying to do, because they know that the thing that have been exposing the different things that they've been doing, the different evil that they've been doing, is the media. And that's why if you've seen for some couple of years, or specifically for some couple of months now, they've been attacking even the social media space, the both radio and the TV stations, attacking them openly. Even the print media, they attack them openly. And it's now worse than even a military regime, where the National Broadcasting Commission can openly now begin to take away the freedom. Now it's no longer the freedom of speech, the freedom of the press, where they now dictate for the press what to report and not what not to report. This whole thing is frightening. When you consider the activities of these Fulani herdsmen, the harms they keep doing on a daily basis on Nigerians. Now the NBC has come out openly to tell them that they should not report the activities of and they shouldn't even mention their name. Then you will now begin to ask yourself a question. When a young man or a young woman who is hungry go to steal in the market, you see it over on Crime Watch. I was part of the Crime Watch before with Festus Aleke, where a young man who can go and steal just coming something less than 50,000 naira without killing, you'll be reported on Crime Watch with Jade, the name and everything will be all over everywhere. Now you are not saying the activities of the most dangerous group, one of the most dangerous group in the world, that it
should not be reported.
It should not be reported. What does that have to say? It has to tell us that Nigeria is in a big danger, and the danger is not just it's not about maybe they have something that a standard body or go from that nation. No, it's not in a. When I saw the pandemic of last year, they were talking about the COVID, I said no. Nigeria has been facing a worse pandemic for the past over 6 years that this administration came about. It's not just only a pandemic. Nigeria has been passing through one of the greatest affliction in the world, the worst affliction in the world. That's what Nigerians are facing today, where people can no longer go about their activities. Because my main challenge is this. You see people come from different parts of the world, go to Nigeria to invest in agriculture. In even investing and all that, you see the cattle, the Fulanis will just go to their farms land, and just their cows just eat up everything. Nobody's been arrested. And when you talk, you will even be the one. You are the one that owns the land. You are the one that owns the crops. You also be the one that will be arrested. You are the one that is also in your state, in your local government, and even in your village. You'll be the one that will also be arrested. And now the government has done everything to forcefully take the land of these people, the ancestral land of the people, from the south, the east, and the west. And they know that people have been fighting them, going on media, doing everything. The only thing they know that they can do now is to totally silence the media. And whenever they can totally silence the media, I'll tell you, it is almost finished for Nigeria. It is almost finished for Nigeria.
So, they cannot totally silence the media. I understand what they just did. However, individuals these days are acting like the media themselves. So let's see what is going to happen with what just happened. Now, one other question I wanted to ask you: this National Broadcasting Commission, is it a government-based organization or is an independent kind of organization in Nigeria?
Is government. Everything in Nigeria is government. Everything in Nigeria. They are the one that give license to the media house, whether print, electronics, or anything. They are the one that give license.
Yeah,
they are the one that regulates them in terms of advert, in terms of anything at all. They are the one that regulate everything. When it comes to the media,
has the right. Yeah, the government has the right to regulate. So this order was driven by the government. You understand? So
yes.
not the NBCK coming out on their own independently, making this order. Is something that is driven by the government, either the federal government or I would say the federal government of Nigeria, right?
Everything about Nigeria to today, everything about, we don't have institution that stands alone, that is independent. So everything about Nigeria today, I will tell you where, has a political undertone, has the government involved in it.
Yes,
that's why you see even the army or the police, you see people killing people from another region, killing the owners of the land. And when the owners of the land try to protect themselves, who are the ones being arrested at the end of the day? The owners of the same land who is trying to protect themselves. That's to tell you the agenda of this present government of this Buhari and APC administration. And that's the major reason what they do to be able to carry this thing, to effect all these things that they want to do, to carry they try to put them, the people, in the top positions in these places, because they know the agenda, so that they'll be able to carry out the agenda, carry out whatever thing they want. That's why if you look around to today, once it comes to top positions in Nigeria today, whether it has to do with security, whether it has to do with the media, whether it has to do with the oil sector, whether it has to do with every sector in Nigeria today, they are the ones that are in the top positions.
Yes.
To be able to regulate things that will suit them and not what will suit Nigerians.
Thank you.
Because they already know the agenda. They know the agenda, they know what they want to do. Without even the president calling them to tell them anything again. Because they know the agenda. And the agenda has been there, what they've been pursuing for a very long time. And they are putting you there to become the head or to be part of that thing. You know the agenda. So you taking decisions in line with the agenda is no longer a problem. That's what they do. And that's why I'm scared.
Can I come in Nigerians.
Okay, go ahead, Mr. Raka, go ahead. So, according to Austin, he said this order has an order tune of the federal government. The NBC will not just come and independently be banning this news. So it's something that is driven by the federal government of Nigeria. Go ahead, Mr. Raka.
Now I'm very happy. Please, what the guest? Sorry, you know my network today has been terrible. Your name again, sir?
Austin, sir. Austin Iworo, sir.
Okay, Mr. Austin. First of all, I want to say the most beautiful part of today is the fact that you said you were once a member of APC. Now you've seen what is happening. You know, I've been here severally on social media trying to tell the whole world that APC is an Islamic vehicle or is a Northern Caliphate vehicle. Apologies to any Muslim. Islam is a beautiful religion. Not all Muslims are terrible. Not all Muslims are radical. You understand me? So, yeah, apologies to that. But a group of radical Muslims formed an organization and gave it a political party status and named it APC. And then a lot of us, even from the way APC started, you all know what it was. It was because of the outcry of people that eventually catalyzed the organizers of APC to start bringing people inside. Now I'm happy that a once advocate of APC is now seeing the light. This is what we all know. It's there, and it is brazen. We all know it. Let me tell you something that Mr. Austin doesn't know. When Buhari came in, the very first thing he did was to take out our roadblocks. Are you aware, Mr. Austin? Hello? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. When Buhari came in, the very first thing he did was to take out roadblocks all over the country. When he did that, do you know the implication of that? Immediately after that, when the roadblocks came back, do you know that it was immediately after that we start seeing all these arms proliferation, bandits, cows having all headsmen now having AK-47. I'm not saying anything, but you connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? Then you know that immediately after that, the next policy was to open our borders and invite all foreigners, particularly from Chad, Niger, to come into Nigeria. We have videos that showed a lot of people coming to Nigeria. Now you connect the dots. We shouted, we cried, we shouted, we cried. This is the agenda, this is the agenda. But it is the same people like Austin before, not the Austin of now, the Austin of before, who will tell us that I am not a sentimentalist, I don't do tribalism, I don't do religion. And now we are here today. It is now dawning on us that this indeed, what we thought was not possible, it is clear now that there is indeed an agenda to infiltrate the rest of Nigeria and put the Fulani cabals to occupy everywhere. They are everywhere. They are in the NNPC, they are in the army, they are in the police. Virtually everything of Nigeria is in their hands. And when we begin to say, no, sir, you, Mr. Father Henry or Pastor Henry, don't make this thing as if it is just a problem of one tribe. It's a problem of 350 tribes against one tribe. Let's come together and put this other tribe. You said no, it is a Fulani tribe versus Igbo tribe. And that's what I've been fighting. Let's not make this thing, let's not reduce this thing to Fulani versus Igbo. So you see where we are going with this now. It is brazenly clear that APC is an agenda to further the expansion of Fulani in Nigeria. We must agree in that. You see, at one point when APC was in charge of Edo State, I was the most unhappiest person on earth. There was a guy in my classmate. I graduated from University of Madrid in 1993. I didn't see that guy until 2019. I don't want to call his name. And we're seeing for the first time, just because he was supporting Buhari and I was supporting Goodluck Jonathan, there wasn't even the idea that, hey, mama, how you doing? Long time, and now you be this. we started quarreling because of Buhari. Do you know how many friends I've lost because of Buhari? So it's a good thing. It's the most, after all the anger that I've incurred today, I'm happy that somebody is on TV to say, well, he was once at APC, he didn't see this, but now he's able to see that, yes, he's convinced that APC indeed has another agenda that doesn't carry me and you, the Edo man and the Urobo man. So I'm very, if I'm the most happy, whatever anger I have been incurring today has melted away by that thing I heard from Austin. So we must come together, and Mr. Austin, let me tell you that this coming together of the Southern governors, please and please, please and please, I beg you with every strain that communicates life in my body, let's find a way to strengthen it. That is the only thing the North is afraid of. The coming together of the South. All this nonsensical thing that Nnamdi Kanu is the only thing that the North is afraid of. Biafra is bullshit. Odua, all these things, Benin Kingdom, let's throw that away. Let's find a way to transcend our agitation above these ethnic proclivities. The Yorubas, the Igbos, the Ijaws, the Edos. Let's forget this hatred that we have ourselves. Let's come together. The moment the Fulani man is convinced that yes, this coming together is for real, everything we are talking about is dead on arrival. And I'm also supporting the idea that we should champion the fact that presidency should come, because my brother, see, this thing we are talking and joking about, it's going to be worse than it is already. I'm not a prophet of doom, but this thing we are talking about is going to be worse than it is already.
You're not a prophet of doom.
But what is happening now are just preamble. They are just mere preambles of the doom that is coming together. And if we don't check it now, my brother, even this medium what we have in communicating, do you know that one of our own that pretended to be fighting for our interest has been bought over? The same person went to say he wants to ban Facebook. So if they ban social media from carrying certain news, and Facebook is off, Twitter is off, YouTube is off, where else would the world hear our cries from? Yes. So there's a huge problem, my brother. There is a huge problem, and we're not going to live forever. If you add 30 years to your life, you die at the age of 60, they say you try. So your children, you should be thinking of your children and not you. There is a big problem looming. These people have made their intention very clear. They have made their intention very clear. The same government who can pick Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya cannot pick sponsors of Boko Haram and bandits in Nigeria. So when we say that, well, it is good.
The same one look that went to Sunday Igboho's house at midnight, the ungodly hour.
Imagine? Can you imagine? So you can capture presumed terrorists from the south, but you can't capture.
Yeah, yes.
Do you know that right here in Jos, there's a general that caught bandits and wants to deal with them appropriately. He refused. They said he should release them. He refused, and because he refused, he was automatically dismissed. It clearly shows that the bandits that we have in Nigeria and the atrocities of bandits and herdsmen is clearly sponsored or sanctioned by the government of the day. If this is true, if this is true, I'm not making an affirmative statement here. If this is true, why do we think that as Southerners we still have the privilege to be fighting these ethnic wars? The ethnic wars we are fighting from the south is now outdated. Benin Kingdom, Biafra, Odua Kingdom, Ijaw Kingdom. Isn't it time we realized that these ethnic backed agitations is now outdated? Because I tell you with every conviction in my life that the Biafra struggle will never come to life. Odua struggle will never come to life. Benin Republic will never come to life. Niger Delta Republic will never come to life.
There is no Benin Republic. I don't think so. There is no Benin. There's no Benin Republic.
No, I've seen people who have met me that we should form
Benin Republic. Meaning is that we can't fight. We can't fight as individuals. We can't fight alone.
So what I'm just saying is that all these ethnic induced activation and agitation, all these ethnic induced agitations will not work. The only thing that will work, at least even if it's for the temporary purpose, is the coming together of everybody. What I am the only activist on social media who has the ability to think above these ethnic inclinations. So we should try as much as see all this NBC banning report of this thing. This one do the headsman. All this thing will stop as soon as the Fulani man is convinced. Please, I want this to be written on marble. All these NBC, Fulani headsmen raiding our land, blah blah blah, will stop as soon as the Fulani man is convinced that the South is prepared to be united, at least for one purpose.
Really?
For now, they are not taking us seriously because they are convinced we lack the capability of uniting for anything. Whether it is for Biafra, whether it's for Odua, whether it's for Benin Republic, whether it's for Niger Republic, whether it's for whatever we are doing, they are so convinced that we cannot see it through because they are so convinced that we are not united. And until we prove to them that yes, the inability of us to unite is in the past, now at least we can be united for one thing. How can the people who contribute nothing to Nigeria be the ones determining who becomes president, who does not become president, because they sell us wrong narratives of they have more population, they have more landmark, they have wrong narrative that even we from the South, we are beginning to believe these false narratives. It's time. It is time. Yeah.
Mr. Rack, I understand you. You know, that is your own opinion of the situation of Nigeria. But other people are saying it differently. You understand? And they evaluate the problems and the solution to the problems differently. That is the problem.
Okay.
So that is why some people believe that they can just go away from Nigeria. You know, they are agitating for secession to leave Nigeria because they believe that will be the only solution to this problem. For you, you believe that no, that is not really, it won't work for us. We have to unite and just divide Nigeria into two parts. I think that's what you are referring to here, that Nigeria should be divided into two parts, right?
That's not what I'm saying.
What he is saying is this.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
Even with Nigeria, the only way for us to get the true thing, why are we all calling for secession? Is it not because of the total marginalization and the unfairness in Nigeria? That's the major reason everybody is calling for that. But if we, as South, the entire South, can come together as an entity to let them know that we the South are one. Do you know the North? Let me just use as an instant. You saw the governors of the Southern governors.
I don't understand. So, do you mean that the same thing you and Mr. Raka, maybe I don't understand you guys properly. Do you mean that coming together, the Southerners, coming together as one, to do what? To do what?
Coming together to fight for justice.
Justice
what
from
are
who?
we fighting for?
To change
what
Nigeria
are we fighting for? To change the narrative.
To come together. We are coming together to change Nigeria into what a country should be like.
Why only South? Why not including the northern part of Nigeria? Why should we come together? Because when the northerners are watching this type of a show, now they will say, okay, which means we are dividing ourselves. And there are some
Austin, let me answer this. Let me answer
you
this.
know the truth.
Austin, let me answer this, please. I'm sorry. You see, something must start from somewhere. Let the South come together. I tell you honestly, I tell you without fear of favor, the middle belt already sees themselves as if there's a choice to actually pick, they are safer with the Southerners than the North. But what has consistently scared the middle belt away from the South is our inability to even present a united front. I am telling you, I am living in the middle belt part, of the country. Every middle belter is skeptic to align with the South because we are incapable of presenting a front that is powered by unity. That is why they are more comfortable with a group of people that shows resilience and unity and organization. Okay. As much as you will try to criticize the North that they are wicked, they are this, they are that, whether good or bad, they are organized in executing whatever they want to organize. Whether they want to organize evil, whether they want to organize good, they are organized. But we from the South, we are not even organized in achieving anything. We're not even organized in achieving our own personal interest.
Okay.
All we just know is just to steal money and pack and steal money, and that's all.
Okay, sir. Let me hear from Austin. Austin, when you said the Southerners should unite, to unite for what? For what purpose? Why are we excluding the Northerners? So do you think that the Northerners are different in Nigeria? When we are talking about the Southerners should unite, which means we are segregating ourselves in Nigeria, and we call ourselves, all of us, Nigerians. So how come we are agitating for the Southerners to react? Or just go ahead, explain.
No. Who are the people? Are the Northerners complaining about their present state? No.
Yes, they are. They are.
No, I'm coming. And if they are complaining, who should change the narratives for them? Them themselves. We the Southerners. See, when it comes to people who have totally enjoyed everything in Nigeria, they are the North. When it talks about people who have really treated people unfairly in Nigeria, the North. When you talk about who think of people who that they owns the country, even when they contribute nothing to our GDP, is the North. So if we must be able to do this, it is the same unfairness that the Southerner is suffering, that the Southerner is suffering in Nigeria. The same unfairness is what the Easterner is suffering. The same unfairness, marginalization, is what partly of the Westerners they are suffering. Though we know a lot of their legends over the years with the North. And if we must be able to get this and get it right, do you know what the North are afraid of? If we must be able to get through just and get fairness in Nigeria, it is the coming together of the entire South. You saw the meetings that the Southern governors had about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. How it created fear in the mind of the Northerners, where they started coming out that it's like the Southerners are attacking them, the Southerners are doing it. They are scared. They are only scared of one thing. You know what they are scared of? Only one thing. The unity of the entire South, because they know that once the South wake up to know that they are the real ones that are doing that, own the things in Nigeria. And what are the Southerners crying for? They are not saying the North should not be part of Nigeria. They just want, let us talk about the resource control. Look about, just settle down. Like today now, the Senate are saying for the oil producing states, oil producing region, that you only take 2 or 3%. Is that not an insult to us as a people, the oil producing state? 2% for what? 3%. That's an insult. Even with all the environmental pollution, even with everything going on, yet you still want us to take that small peanut for a not to contribute nothing to our GDP. If we can talk about it and we'll come together and do this, and we'll be able to talk about going into our regions and take power from the central, from the federal, and take it to both the state and local government level. That's the only way where Nigeria will be able to be the Nigeria that we want. You stay in Canada today. Don't every region survive on their own? Who still operates this same backward system that Nigeria is operating today? There is no developed country in the world that still operates this nonsense and backward system of government that Nigeria is still operating today. Nowhere in the world, except only the blind backward African countries. No developed country in the world today is still operating this centralized system of government. Every government, every system today is talking about true federalism, taking about the controlling their resources. Okay. That's the way it is.
Listen, this one is critical. So If, for instance, Satana is the president of Nigeria, do you think we will be here today debating about how the Satanas to rise up and mobilize against the injustice in the country?
Do you know why people are fighting to be the president? Every region is fighting to be the president of Nigeria.
Yeah,
Because of the too much. No, because of the too much power at the federal level. That's why every region is fighting for presidency. When you talk about resource control, this same fighting about all this will stop, will no longer be there. That is what it is. Because there's too much money, too much power at the federal level.
There is something we are missing here. Let me not. There is something in line with what Austin is saying. In fact, I love. In fact, I'm so happy. I've been so angry today, but I just my guy. I love you, die. Honestly, I'm so happy that at least somebody somewhere knows exactly what is going wrong. Let me tell you what the perspective from the north, how they see Nigeria. Well, just imagine that yourself. You went into an island, and suddenly you saw that some people they own the food, but they are so idiotic not to know how much food they have. And you guys came with your family into that island, and you are on the side of the island where there is no food. But you can actually go to this people's space in that island, pick their food, eat it, and they will not retaliate. They will not be provoked. That is the situation of Nigeria. Because there was granite pyramid in the north, suddenly we don't have granite pyramid. There was height and skin that necessitated the Leonard shoe factory and butter shoe factory. Suddenly we don't have that anymore. There was cotton that brought about the sighting of Kaduna textile, all the textile in the north. Suddenly they are not working because there is oil in the south that will produce subvention every month. Why do you think the north had jettisoned everything they have to depend on revenues that come from the south? Because we are so stupid enough that we can actually sit back. People will contribute nothing working, take what we have, even on oil well, and live up without any, and we'll still be fighting on this heading. No, Igbos will take our oil well. No, it's just our problem. No, Yorubas are our problem. Yorubas are traitors. Igbos are domineering. No. And then at the end of the day, we still leave ourselves with the same house people controlling our wealth. When the solution is simply there, show these people that no, we can be united to fend off this leeching, this incursion. For somehow, because of our tribal quarrel, we have allowed the North to be in charge of the military. Somehow, because of our tribal quarrel, we have allowed the North to be in charge of the army, police, custom, virtually everything that drives the economy today. They are the ones in charge. And this is what is annoying people that are in IPOB. And it is indeed enough to annoy them to the point where they are annoyed. But the difference between Mr. Austin and myself is that as much as we are angry, we will not allow this anger to trigger a retrogressive emotion, so much so that we are not able to fashion out a best implementable strategy that will take us out of this thing. What we are saying that the situation, the problem of the Nigerian state is real. As real as it is, we cannot solve the problem of Nigeria with emotions. It's one attribute the Fulani man has way ahead of every Southern man. The Fulani man is able to suppress his emotion. He will never talk. He will never complain. He will never whine. When the Fulanis were planning to capture Nnamdi Kanu, you didn't know, I didn't know. If I went, they even captured him 8 days while he was in Kenya and then 2 days in Nigeria. You didn't know, I didn't know. It was when the entry was going to be made in the court register that one secret led to another one before you and I knew. If it was us that captured a wanted terrorist from the north, at the point of capturing, the rest of us would have known, the whole thing would have been all over Nigeria. So the problem with the South is an attitudinal problem. It's a psychological problem. We need to change the way we assess political variables. We need to change it. If we can change these political variables and then solve this problem of ethnic proclivities, if we begin to have people like Austin and myself that can think above I am an honorable man, so all my political strategies will be limited and confined by the interests of Robo. Or as Austin, all my political strategies and interests will be limited by Edo interests. If we can see people who can break away from these tribal confines and link up with other interests in other ethnic tribes, we can actually defeat these people. We can defeat them. The Fulani Caliphate, they are not as invisible as they seem. They are not invisible. They are not as strong as they make it look. All that is making them look strong is because they've discovered that we are incapable of uniting. That is the only thing that is encouraging them. And the only thing that scares them, just like as Austin said, and I've said over and over again, is the conviction that we are united. The moment they see that we are united, they become scattered. They say, Abubakar, yes, Ibrahim, what I'm saying is that, Ibrahim, come, these people don't get it, they want to join head together. Until we get that realization that, look, these people are not as invisible as they are. They are not as strong as they are. They are not as evil geniuses as they pretend to be. All that they are doing is just exploiting the ignorance of our strength. Exploiting the ignorance of the fact that we own the wealth, we own the resources, we are more intelligent, we are more intellectually inclined, we are more exposed, we are more traveled, we are more everything. But we are so ignorant to harness these advantages to ourselves. Every Southern man that has these attributes is so much afraid of the outside. Why are you afraid? For what? Your politicians you send to Abuja, they are so afraid they can't do anything.
The truth of the matter.
Yeah, Austin,
the truth is, sorry, sir. Do you know the North have their own governorship, the Northern Governorship Forum, for over how many years?
Yes.
Do you know
until now, until
recently, the South it just started in the South. It has not been existing in the South before now.
Actually,
do you know it has not been existing in the South before now, and that's why they are scared that for the very first time since 1999 that we'll be practicing this democracy, the South have not come together to even think for once that there's a need for them to come together as an entity to discuss a battle will benefit them. And not just only
because they've been so confident that the Yoruba governors and the Southeast governors cannot sit together in a place. They've been so confident about that. That's why.
Is it not a shame that we as a people, we that the one that have been feeding the country since 1960, let me say since we got independence, and as we speak to date, a people who do not contribute to our GDP will just come and be telling us what to do, what not to do.
Can you imagine?
We are able to talk about electronic voting. It's very shameful. We are talking about electronic voting.
Nekpe, this is why I was very angry in the last season that this problem is beyond one singular tribe to be taking the whole blame as if we are the only ones that are suffering. This problem is beyond that. The whole of the South is being marginalized. We should have that singular understanding that it is the entire South that is being marginalized. Now we can just work to cut across this useless ethnic champion. You see, that's why I'm not working with some of these activists that try to lure me into whatever agitation they do. I don't buy into that because my mind works bigger than these small ethnic proclivities. You've never seen me fight for an Robo Kingdom or an Robo Nation or an Robo Republic. I don't do that. I am working for a way whereby the Ipob man, the Edo man, the Robo man, the Ijaw man, and whatever tribe, and even including Benue State, Taraba State, and I am somebody who said that the South as it is includes Benue State, Taraba State, Kwara State, and every other part, because there's no you can say in a country Nigeria where we all agree that Abuja is the central capital and the capital must be located in the center of Nigeria. How do we have a capital that is in the center of Nigeria and yet we still say part of Nigeria that is below the center is still north? How can you have a part of a place that is below the center still part of the top? Those who study geography should help me out here. So it is us with all the academic education which we have, we don't put it into use because we have an academic orientation that suggests that the only way we can prove that we are good with academic is when we are able to manipulate resources to the point that it satisfies our personal greed. Then we say we are successful. If you have a child as a doctor, say, that's my child as a doctor. He's one that owns that big clinic. And that's all. So we must try and take up this. Because when I see people say they want to fight, they want to break away. It's like you are in a ring and you are running away from the ring. Stay in this ring and fight and take over the mantle of leadership and put this country into the way you want it to be. Fighting and running away is not a good thing, because the truth is that as Midwest, yes, we can live alone, but we actually need alliances. America today will not be great if it doesn't have alliances with Britain and France. We need alliances. So I am looking at a situation whereby in this country, I will see the Ipob man and the Yoruba man forming an alliance. And forget this history that Awolowo did this, Ezekiel did this, that did this, that is. We are the one that is recycling history in such a way that it continuously fan those reasons that makes us angry. In one video I said, look, when you are filled with hurt, it leads to pain. When you have pain, it leads to bitterness. When you have bitterness, it leads to wickedness. So hurt, pain, bitterness, wickedness. So what we are now in the South is some sort of wickedness that we are now using to fight ourselves. That's essentially what we are. So we must find a way to work above this.
Okay, but some groups are saying no. That is the thing, right?
But the issue is this. Do you know why we must come together? Even if the Midwest, Edo and Delta, and maybe part of Anambra that was part of us before come together today and we'll say we are a country, do you know we'll still have problem? Because you know why? For every country to live well, for what makes it a country is respecting the right of everybody. Respecting the right
very
of
true.
Exactly.
That's the reason why we must come on a round table to talk. And that's the major reason why every state must survive on its own. To be able to make laws for themselves. See, do you know why I'm even more angry with the North? Today we'll be talking about, for over many years, we'll be talking about state police. And the National Assembly, spearheaded by the North, has been saying no to state police. So that because they don't want to protect our people. Do you know in the North today, thank God you are over there in the North. They have their own state police. The same people that arrest young people to say they are this. Their police can even arrest the police, our own Nigerian police, and can even take them. They even go for it. You see it over everywhere. You talk about Sharia law. Is it in the Nigerian constitution? But there are people there today who arrest somebody because they say they see the person drinking beer. They will arrest the person, and they are the same state where they are taking VAT for all these things. This high level of injustice in the country must be stopped. And if we must stop it, we cannot stop it alone. We cannot stop it as different people. We must come together as a people. That's when we come to stop.
God bless you. God bless you.
Today as we speak, sir, a child
God bless you. God bless you.
Can score only 50 from JAM. He will get an admission into the federal university. 50 is even too big. Why a child in the South would need about 200 or 180 to be able to get an admission into the university? And we are seeing one Nigeria. When it comes to we want to take things, one Nigeria, when it comes to scores in JAM or the South will have their own. And when it comes to that, the North will have their own. Somebody can score just 220 in the North and get an admission into
Mr. Austin, Mr. Austin, in line with what you are just saying, that's why when I see this IPOB thinking that they have reason to be angry, They don't know that people like us who are talking like this, we have even more reason to be angry than them. See, someone like me, I finished my secondary school in 1984. My wife was very bad. I re-enrolled in 1986 and passed I passed my work very, very well. I wrote JAM the first time. I scored 214. It wasn't enough. I wrote the second JAM. I scored 216. It wasn't enough. It was the third JAM that I wrote that I scored 264 before I got admission into the University of Maiduguri. When I was registering my courses, I met a friend of mine who left the same secondary school together where I re-enrolled. So I asked him, where can I register just 104? He said no, that he can't. He is in year 3. Imagine, and that same person who told me he's in year 3 left the secondary school with 2 credits and 1 pass. Now, this is a northerner who we are now in the university. I left with 7 credits distinction. But because the country says that because my name is a Christian name and I'm from the south, I have to jump a hurdle that is set higher to get to the university. Now, because he's a northerner, his name is Muhammad and he's a Muslim, he must score very low to get university. Do you know that this same person I'm telling you about, he's a deputy, as at the time about 4, 6, 7 years ago. He was a deputy director of finance in the Ministry of Finance in Abuja. I met him. I am here on a video this with a Nekpe trying to just shouting my voice out. Whereas he's there with empty brain. He's counting millions and billions of naira. I'm here. So the anger is there, but you see, as Southerners, we should evolve the ability to suppress this anger and channel it to bring out constructive strategies to get a country back where that a country is built on merit. On merit. You get me? I've seen in my own koro eye in local parlance where a lady was forced to read medicine. They gave her medicine and she said she can't read medicine. The admission officer in University of Maiduguri slapped her for rejecting the offer and said, you must read medicine. She said she can't read it, but now she's forcing her to read because they're going to help her through year 1, they're going to help her through year 2, and she's going to graduate as a medical doctor, and she's going to also get through the same help, get a job in a hospital, and it's going to operate on people. So the country is terrible, no doubt about it.
I think it's tribalism that we are complaining about here. Tribalism and nepotism. Those are the problems that the country is facing.
Who talked about removing history? Sorry, who talked about removing history from our school curriculum? The same notes. And sorry, permit me to use this language. And our dumb certain legislators representing us in the National Assembly all kept quiet. It's annoying. Today, a young Nigerian student do not know where Nigeria is coming from, talk or even know where it's going. Your son, you know the last time we talked, your son knows everything about the Canadian government. He knows everything about the history of Canada. Even when it's not even he has not even entered the university. He knows because there is history. Today, ask even a Nigerian university graduate to give you the history about Nigeria. He don't know. Why did it our school curriculum? Because they know the evil that has been done over the years by the so-called national politicians and a lot of these politicians. That if we begin to teach a lot of this history in school, I wish Nigerians were covered up with the history, that they can easily go to libraries and read it. A lot of them wouldn't have come out in 2015 to be shouting, say Buhari. I think, let me correct what Mr. Ryan was saying before. In 2015, I was an APC man. A lot of us were crying everywhere not to vote Buhari because of everything that we know that happened during 1983 to 1985 when he was the president of Nigeria, just for about 18 months. We know the harm he did on Nigeria at that time, but people didn't listen. Because why? A lot of them do not, they don't know anything about what happened about that time. That's why we keep repeating. If you look at Nigeria today, we keep repeating one mistake. Since 1960, we've been repeating the same mistake over and over again because you know why? We do not know where we are coming from, and we can never know where we are going. That's why you see somebody like Oshomole can come what he told us over many years ago about Yamu, can come again to tell us. He said somebody is painted to us as a devil, a criminal, cannot come out later to tell us that the same person is not a saint because why? He thinks we are fool. And some of us will be foolishly following them, be saying, hey, Oshoba, because why? We do not know where we are coming from. That's why we keep making the same mistake over and over again. Look at the same politicians that are still there to date. A lot of them has been there since 1970 something, 1980 and all that. They are still there. The likes of Buhari, just look at all of them. They are still there, even till date. No change. If we are recycling leaders, whether in the north, whether in the south, whether in the west and all that, it's a recycling of leaders. The same, the likes of Tinubu, Ojus or Kalu and all that. They are still the one there. Because why? People do not read. The Nigerians do not know. Even the Nigerian child do not know what has happened before in his country, even before now. And our president deliberately removed history from our school curriculum for our youth, for our people not to know. And that's where we are still going today. The level of injustice, the level of unfairness in Nigeria is just too much. That's why sometimes when I see people talking about, people should not be talking about violence, should not be talking about war. I told them, I say, come. Preaching, telling people to stop talking about violence or talking about war. It's not what stop war from happening. It's only when you begin, it's only when you listen that stop war from happening is fairness through justice system and equity. When there's fairness for all, that's the only thing that stop war from happening. But when people keep being treated, even in their own country, even when they are the one contributing majority, the bulk of the things that make them a nation to survive, and they are being marginalized and treated as if they are not human beings in their own country, you are only building more anger in them, and a time is going to come where they are going to revolt. That's what you are seeing today with the indigenous people of Biafra. That's what you are seeing everywhere today in Nigeria, where you are even seeing where the president is supporting their people. Do you know there's hardly a Southerner that owns oil well? Is it even supposed for an individual to own an oil well? Which is totally wrong. We don't have oil in the world, in the north, but the owners of the oil wells in Nigeria are the northerners. Is it not funny? And
Very
when
funny.
When they saw Jonathan wanted to do oil reform ahead of 2020 election, they know that Jonathan won that election. There would have been oil reform. And that was a lot of what they were all scared of. That even those in PDP and all that, they all ganged up together to gang against Jonathan. We all know all this. My most annoying thing is
another thing that is encouraging the North is the idea that they believe that as Southerners were afraid of violence. No, sorry, let me rephrase that. Another thing that is encouraging the North is that they believe that we are afraid of their type of violence. They believe that we are afraid of their own violence. So anytime they cry, anytime they tell us that they are going to vent their violence, they believe that we will be scared. But you see, if we can come together and we tell them, look, well, if you bring your violence, we are going to bring an equal and opposite violence or a far more violence than your violence. I told you and I'm telling you, believe me when I tell you, these Northerners, please, okay, when I say Northerners, these cabals in the North, they are not as invisible as they make it look. They are not. Believe me, they are not. What is encouraging them and making the rest of the South see that they are this powerful is the fact that we are operating from an individualistic perspective or compartmentalized agitation. When an Igbo man wants to fight, he fights for the interest of Igbo. When an Ijaw man wants to fight, he fights for Ijaw.
That's what we are calling about this tribalistic society that we are in Nigeria.
Forget whatever you think about Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Igbo interest. Whatever you think about Asari Dokubo is fighting for Ijaw interest. Whatever you think about Pedro Basiki is fighting for Edo interest.
Not
Sunday.
Midwest. That one is after the Midwest.
Forget it. I'm just trying to be general. Let me not seem as if I am making an exception for one person. But when you think about Sunday Igboho, it's not for Yoruba interest. Now, I am waiting for that activist who will say, okay, no. Tony Nadi would have fitted well for that identity of that personality. But my problem with Tony Nadi is that he doesn't give space for people to impute in his own intelligence. He believes that everything he says is the problem of Nigeria is final. There are no space for other people to impute. But he is the only one I've seen to a large extent his own type of agitation cuts across tribe. But we need more agitators from. I've listened to even those who are my close friend. I wouldn't mention name. At the end of the day, you listen closely to them. It's a tribal agitation. The agitation is fueled more by a tribal inclination.
Yeah.
So we must find a way to talk less about my tribe. Let's begin to talk about the southern region, the south.
When you say the southern region, you are still segregating the country like that. You are dividing us.
No, I told you, no, I'm not. I told you that word. The reason why other parts who are being marginalized in the north don't want to identify with the south is because we have shown that we are incapable of uniting. I can take this video now and take it outside and pick somebody at random and ask him, why do you think you don't want to take side with another? Say, we don't know how to unite. We cannot even come together. I am the one who is here. I'm telling you what they feel here. I'm not making these things up. They are there. Mutanen kududa, mutanen tudunanda, basu ya hadin kai. People from this side that doesn't know how to join heads together and unite. That's how they see us.
Oh.
So we are basically on the same page there. The thing we are talking, whether we talk from here till tomorrow morning, is unity.
Unity
That's
is
just
what
it.
we want in Nigeria. Yeah. Only one tribal group cannot fight the injustice in that land. So let's come together. Unity for me, I stand for the unity of Nigeria.
Absolutely.
So
I also stand for unity.
We fight together. So saying that my tribal group, especially recently, I saw many groups coming out agitating for secession. Even one small states will come out, oh no, let's agitate. No, that is not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
But the truth is, sorry, sometimes we talk about this is not gonna work when people come to call for secession. See, we're only talking about them calling for secession. Why are they calling for secession? That should be what we should be talking about.
Well, it's still the same problem affecting everybody that they are calling for secession for.
If you are talking about somebody diseases, if the doctor want to treat, the first thing the doctor needs to first of all look at is what is the reason, what is the cause of this malaria, what is the cause of this headache.
Mr. Austin, it is true that there's a reason, there's an absolute reason why they should be called for secession. Let's not joke. There's a good reason why we should call for secession. What we are saying is that the mode of secession is what is not working. The Yorubas are asking for a secession that protects the Yoruba interest. The Biafran struggle is asking for secession that protects the Igbo interest. The Niger Delta secession are asking for secession that protects the minority interest. We are asking now that these types of secessions have not worked for over time. Why not us broaden the secession code? Let us broaden the secession code to transcend this ethnic-induced agitation. Why not us try region? And even in the region, let us broaden it to include the South. When we now have a southern region, we can now begin to talk of how to, because I'll tell you honestly, that the middle belt are in far graver danger than the whole of the South put together. The middle belts are in graver danger than the South put together. But they have no choice than to just say, okay, I'm a northerner, because for now, the South is not united. The South is not having its game right. There's no way I can leave the North and the reason why there is killings in the North, the reason why Boko Haram came up, the reason why Christians have been killed in the North, most churches have been, is because for the first time in the history of Nigeria, the Christians in the far North decided to vote alongside with the South. And they've been paying that price for a very long time. So when the other man in the last program said that the Igbos are paying for the price of voting for Jonathan, I'm like, what's the nonsense you're telling me? The Christians in the North are paying a bigger price because a lot of them have lost their villages. They are driven in PDP camps. There are people in Borno State that are native of Borno State that can never be governors, that can never be directors, they can never be anything in that state. Their crime is because they are Christians, and their crime is because they refuse to be subservient to the Fulani Caliphate. But they don't cry, so you don't know that they exist. Any northerner will know that I'm saying the truth. So this is not a time to reduce the problem of Nigeria to just one ethnic group. The problem of Nigeria cuts across ethnic interests. There are over 350 ethnic groups in Nigeria. No one single tribe should come out and make it look as if they are the ones suffering the most. And therefore, the problem of Nigeria should be discussed with them exclusively and Fulanis. Fulani and Igbos are just two tribes inside 350 tribes.
Okay.
So okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. We have discussed about this topic before on our previous shows. Yes, okay. We understand that, sir. And Austin, before we leave, because we're about to end this program right now, Austin, before we leave, can you just add anything? So if you have anything to say, because I'm going to end the program soon.
The truth is the only thing I would like to say is that, or I will wish for, I wish the Nigerian youth, because I'm a youth, can wake up to face what is on ground. Because what is on ground and what we are all suffering does not know Yoruba, does not know Igbo, does not know Edo, does not know Hausa. We are fighting one common enemy today in Nigeria, and the common enemy is the Buhari and his own APC government. That's the common enemy. And what this government understand, sorry to say, permit me to use this word. Do you know what this government understand? This government does not believe in what they call negotiating. They don't believe in dialogue. They don't believe in sensible reasoning.
Diplomacy.
They don't believe in diplomacy. What they believe is violence. That's why when you saw that NSAS protest, they were scared. They were really scared about the NSAS protest.
God bless this man.
Just that a lot of Nigerians youth missed it at that time. That's why the only thing they did was to mobilize some kind of miscreants among the Nigerian youth to go and be busting those prisons and be saying it's prison break in a country where the defense is so high. You are coming to tell somebody like me, who is a trained journalist, who have worked with the police and the army before, to say they just come and bust the prison without the government being involved. I told them they can tell that to a fool, not to somebody like me. You understand? You see in the street of Abuja where some youth went about with the police, the official government cars, mobilize youth to go and be fighting the youth to just disrupt everything. You see what Nigerian government is afraid. That's why they are trying to ban protests. Is this done anywhere in the world? Where protesters, you are banning protests in democratic regime, not in a military regime. What the military did not even do. You are clamping down on the media. Today, if the Nigerian youth do not rise up to do something about this enemy, this is our common enemy, they might not be. We are still talking about secession, talking about roundtable. They might not be even in Nigeria in 2015. In 2023, that's my fear. If we are not careful, in 2023, they might not be even in Nigeria. You see that they are even proposing. They proposed some time ago of even changing the name of Nigeria. You know, with all the too many challenges Nigeria is facing, They were so confused that they didn't know what to do. That will not be discussing about the change in the name.
Anyway, let me tell when you finish.
It's funny. So sometimes I sit down. Do you know sometimes when I sit down think about Nigeria, even at night, you see me, I become very angry. You see me wake up in the morning. You see me angry. You don't know why I'm angry. Because we as Nigerians, we are too blessed. People will just see me and say sometimes, sir, waiting the apple. You the turn on, you just change. It's when I think about the situation of Nigeria. That with all the numerous challenge facing the country, with the Fulani herdsmen coming back from different parts, killing us, the government giving excuses that they are not Nigerians, they are not arresting anybody. But when it comes to a Southerner trying to defend himself, they can arrest them. The National Assembly did not see anything to discuss than to talk about they want to change the name of Nigeria. That's the only thing they went to be discussing. It's painful. It's painful. So we need to come together as a people to unite and fight our common enemy. And I know victory is sure for us at the end of the day. If we can begin to think of and do it right. One, concentrating on the youth. I've totally lost faith on the older folks because I wish they took this decision long ago to think of doing something right long ago. We won't have been in this mess that we had today. The Nigerian government today is totally scared. They are really scared of the Nigerian youth, the unity of the Nigerian people. And if we can unite, you see the Nigerian youth, they could speak one language in that NSAS protest last year. Whether the Muslims, whether the Christians, they were together. Whether the Northern, whether the Southern, whether the Eastern, they were all together for the very first time in the history of Nigeria. The Nigerian youth were able to unite, and the Nigerian government became so scared, and they were able to discover the account of the sponsors of those protests and all that. Yet, as we speak to today, they have not been able to discover the account of the sponsor of this bandit in Nigeria. It's funny. So I pray for the unity of Nigerian youth, and we coming together to be able to get it right. And that's the only way out of Nigeria. That's the only way out for Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Austin. Your message is clear to everyone. Unity, if the youth can come together, just like what they did during the NSAS protest. However, they were not successful in that protest. So I hope the same thing will not happen if they come together again. So, Mr. Rocker, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, that UAR is actually United Arab Republic. The strategy of that change of name, because Buhari has actually allowed certain people from Niger to come to Nigeria, a lot of foreigners are now bearing dual identity between Nigeria and Niger. The idea was to create a name that further stretches Nigeria to include invaders of Nigeria to legally make them citizens. This is the basic strategy of that UAR. You know, sometimes when these northern cabals play this political chess game, I begin to wonder, why did God leave on me, this common me that is in north, that doesn't even have 2 kobo to eat, to just know, before it comes, I just know the strategies. But you see, the most intelligent people in the south don't even know this. And it pains me a lot. Even the NSAS, as beautiful as God in his divine wisdom brought that instance to checkmate this government, one idiot from somewhere just came from nowhere and said he's the one in charge. And before you know it, the NSAS protest was reduced to Nnamdi Kanu and federal government, and that was the end of it.
Yeah.
So what we are saying is, Mr. Austin, I don't know if Nekpe can help you. You reach me. I have a group that I just set up, a page that I set up on Facebook, and it is Presidency Must Come to the South in 2023. So I want to tell whoever is listening, please search on Facebook. There is this page, Presidency Must Come to the South in 2023. Let's start from there. Let every southern man, in fact, for the first time, I hate APC with a passion. Quiet. I hate APC with a passion. But if APC will produce a southern president that will not be a stooge to the caliphate, which is impossible anyway, I will support. But if at the end of the day, APC will bring a northern candidate, PDP will bring another candidate, I will not go and vote.
Yeah.
And I also enjoy every Southerner not to go and vote.
Yes.
I will not be part of that.
Yes.
But whichever party will bring a Southern governor that will checkmate this Northern incursion, even if you bring a Southern candidate, I will know that it's going to be a stooge of the North, we will still not go out and vote.
Yeah.
You get me?
No, we are not supposed to have another Northern presidency in Nigeria. No, enough is
no. So what I'm trying to say now that we have a scenario where the Southern governors, like Mr. Austin said, since 1999, for the first time, we've had Northern governors. For now, a Southern forum is coming up. I think we as Southerners, we should begin to fan it, strengthen it. So if there's a page on Facebook that said presidency must come to the South, I think it will align to the communique issued by the Southern governors. So I think somebody like Mr. Austin should, I don't know if we can talk after the show, so that we can strengthen that page and get a lot of people. So from that medium, we can tell the rest of Nigerians that, look, I don't mind. Like I said, I dislike APC with a passion from the very bone marrow that I have. But if it is the party that will bring a Southern governor that will protect and bring Nigeria, not South alone, no, a president that will bring Nigeria into a place where everybody is equal, where every tribe is equal, where we don't have the status of your religion determining who you become in Nigeria, where you don't have the status of your region determining who you be in Nigeria, where you don't have the status of a certain clique that belongs. Because so what we want is equity. I am a Christian, but I know I voted for Shagari because he wasn't a nepotic or a religious bigot. I voted for Yaradua because he wasn't as nepotic or tribal bigot, like, you get me? So anybody, irrespective of where we come from, so long as you don't have this bigotic behavior or nepotic behavior in you, you are good to rule Nigeria. But that does not mean we still want the presidency to come to Nigeria. Please, I enjoin all Southerners to support the presidency to be in Nigeria. And any tribal champion in the South that is agitating for Igbo interest, Ijo interest, Edo interest, Bini interest, Yoruba interest, Robo interest, that is not what we want right now. We want agitators that have this tendency to transcend these unnecessary ethnic proclivities to bring the South into unity. That is what I advocate, and that is what I support. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, you have been saying this, yes. Thank you. Austin, thank you. We're going to end this program like this. Next time, we'll come back again with the political analysis on Nebo TV. Thank you. Or Mr. Raka, this is the second program today. We are lucky that the network is very stable now, unlike the first one. The first one was a little bit controversial with Father Henry.
I told you, if you want to engage in programs like that again, please wear armored suit and bulletproof, because such a program like that is going to be hot. But I saw that you are not prepared for that kind of heated this thing. But it's okay. There's always a first time. It's okay.
You know, sometimes I have to be careful with type of language I have to use. Some people, even though I'm trying to be keeping neutral, people still attack me from different corners. So that is the thing.
I received 12 death threats today. 12 death threats today. 12. Three of those calls were direct to my wife. Direct to. Thank God I'm saying this to life. 3 direct threat. Can you imagine that? Calling my wife direct that we're going to kill your husband, kill your children, kill. What kind of nonsense is that?
If there's any way you can keep your phone numbers private from the public, you can do
no,
that.
the people put their phone number in private. It was showing private number.
I mean where they get your phone number from. So like me, I don't promote my phone number on social media, my private phone number, only my business phone number. That is the Nigerian number that I normally display whenever I want to host any show that has to do with the people.
No, it's okay. I'm used to them. Tomorrow yeah, I'm going to
you cannot continue
tomorrow,
like that, Mr. Raka.
No, tomorrow, hold on. I want to tell those people who call me, I'm going to the DSS tomorrow. They have an app that can actually unlock that private number. So irrespective of the fact that you call me with a private number, there's an app that can actually unlock it. So that person that called me with private number and the person who called my wife directly, say you are going to kill the husband, you are going to kill the children, the DSS will come after you and you will be locked, you will suffer your life. So you just wait, you've drawn a battle line. Yes, I be worried, man. We know they carry last, so you say we don't threaten me, I'll come shake. No, try that thing with me. Try that thing with me.
Mr. Raka, you can as well restrict your number from the public.
Okay.
By not posting your phone number on social media platforms. So I'm trying to avoid this by not posting my Canadian number on social media because many people are calling. Some people still find a way to get my phone number. So try to do something to restrict your private phone number away from the public. You can have a general phone number that you will display whenever you're having live broadcast.
Okay, no,
yeah, please.
Sorry to say, do you know the major reason why a whole lot of people, even some Igbos, are not even siding this Biafra agitation? Because of how violent and how myopic a lot of the Biafra, a lot of these Igbo people are. I have a friend even in Europe here, a colleague. Last week, I got angry with him. All of them know that I support the Igbos, whatever they are doing well, and I want a better Nigeria. But the way he was trying to talk, that as if they own us, even Edo people. I told him, shut up your mouth. You can't force this thing on us as a people. Even if we must join you, it must be we on ourselves agreeing, not you feeling as if you are. They are too possessive. And the people who are too possessive, that's why people are not scared of the agenda. Because sometimes they try to even play into another people, infringe on other people's right without their consent. They are going about a lot of things that they are doing very well. They are going, nobody has issue with them. But a lot of them are too
God
desperate,
bless you.
God bless you. About the whole thing.
Never, where you pick this man from? I don't know him. These are the kind of people I want to sit and be talking with.
It's not good. It's not good. I'm talking to you about
where you pick this man from? You sabi this man now you know they bring me from.
It's my brother. It's my brother. I didn't pick him from
where you pick him from all this while? How many years me and you they talk? You know pick this man come. You they pick people they Igbo. I'm sick and tired of making everything about Igbo.
You have met
us in Europe. Even in Europe, I was very scared then. I was very angry with a so-called educated man, not a boy. A so-called educated man in Europe, reasoning like an illiterate, without sense.
Can you imagine? It's very annoying.
You are living in Europe where they respect people's right and opinion. He was thinking, he was even saying that my own opinion does not matter. That's where I got angry. Do you know I'm an Edo man? He was saying that the one who said the debtors are part of them, the Edos are part of them, this one part of them. I said, come, sir, do you know that we also have our own rights?
I wonder. You don't have a right. You don't have a right.
They don't believe that an Igbo man from Delta State, you and I from Edo and Delta, has a right at all. They don't
No. You are a Biafran. You are in Biafra land. You are in Biafra land. See, Austin, take your time. You are a Biafra man. No. Why would you be denying your root? Are you not a Biafra man?
No, I'm an Edo man.
I brought Chidi to this program. Chidi lives here in Canada the other day. I was asking him, I said, how come the Biafrans drew their map up to Edo State? He said, you have the choice to say no to that map. Really? Is that a joke? You can just sit down there and draw a map up to someone's land.
Without even the knowledge or the awareness of the people.
Who did you consult before you add the Edo State and other states to your Biafra map?
Is it not the same thing we are fighting about this government?
It's not a big deal. You have the right to say no to that. So for me, I was a little bit disappointed with such comments coming from somebody who lives here in Canada. However,
the truth is that when it comes to that Biafra, forget it's no longer IPOB or anybody. Majority of every Igbo, whether it is IPOB or not, they have the same ideological approach to that Biafra thing. That is just it.
They are just too
I've said it over and over again that Biafra is an Igbo expansionist agenda. It's an agenda to expand the enclave that contains Igbo people. Then IPOB is an organization that contains Igbo supremacists. I've said it over and over again. That's what it is.
No, such map can exacerbate war immediately. This is not a joke. You cannot draw a map and be declaring secession and draw your map up to someone's land and you expect those people to be quiet because they don't know what they want. Never.
No, they say it's the old Biafra map.
Which Biafra? Do you know the only part in Nigeria that were constitutionally carved out is the old Midwest?
That's
the
true.
only
That's
region
true.
till date
That's true.
that were
That's
constitutionally carved out was the old Midwest. Nothing like Biafra that was carved out. Nothing like the North that was carved out.
Austin, don't you know that they said my name is Oraka, and because I answer Oraka, I am an Igbo man.
For what reason?
That is their forefathers that came to my place because we didn't have enough men. They now made love to our women who didn't have men to marry. So I am the product of those sperm that they drop in my region. That's why I'm answering Oraka. I don't know. This thing I'm telling you was told to me directly, face to face, that this is who I am.
That you are an Igbo man by force.
But
I've never seen any. This is madness.
You know my challenge with them. We are running from the north, and they are forceful on us where they don't allow us to have the rights. And now we want to say we want to go to another place, forgive for freedom. Run into another. You're from fry pan, jump, enter fire. You want to run into another one. Why they don't believe in you and me? They don't believe that we even have a say. They don't believe that you, a dog or an Urobo man, that we even come from a tribe, that we even have a people, that should even be, that our rights also need to be respected.
When you tell them about consulting us, they feel very offended that how can they who are we? Okay, we are too small to be consulted. You should just beckon the finger, just say, follow us, like Jesus Christ. Matthew, follow me, and we'll just start following you. No say, no question, nothing. My brother, the problem, they are nice people.
It's by force, so you must support Biafra. So if you don't support, I
have met some fantastic Igbo people, very nice ones. But when it comes to this Biafra, it's hard to say which is nice and which is not nice.
No. The way they take it, when it was in mission, a lot of them are very good. But when it comes to Biafra, it's as if they just lose their senses, that they do not reason and they don't even look at you as a human being. That you even have the rights. And this is where my anger is. And this is what we are talking about. Do you know why when I see us we black talk about racism in different parts of the world when we live in, I laugh. I just walked out of that place. You know why? If we that live in Nigeria or in Africa, that we feel that we are more superior to than Igbo man is thinking that is more superior than a Do or an Orobo man, is that not worse than racism? When we are supposed to be brothers and even one black.
No. They
feel they are better than you. They feel they are better than you. I was shocked when I saw that thing. They feel God has made them far more special than you. We are lazy. We don't know how to find money. We just get married. We don't know how to find money. A culture that suggests that it is the only acquisition of quantity of money that determines how relevant you should be perceived in society. In my culture, it is your age and wisdom and comportment and
your
character.
Integrity.
Money even comes in the order of life description. It comes at number 6 or number 7. Money is definitely not number 1. You understand me? In my place now, if somebody that is a millionaire that is in US come and drive with 10 cars, if we are sitting in a meeting in my village, they will tell, if he's sitting in the seat and the whole seat are occupied, if he's the youngest, they will tell him to stand up for me to sit. In fact, even he himself, before they even start talking who will stand up, now himself go first stand up, say, make I come sit down.
That's how we're raised in the South. When you are sitting, you see that coming. Even if he's senior to you with just 1 year, You stand up for the person to sit down. In a place where I grew up, somebody senior to me just one day. If I wake up in the morning, I greet the person as if I'm greeting an elder. That's how I was trained. Even when I have more money, even when I have more money, or when I'm more better educated than the person, it doesn't matter. If I go to the village, the last time I went to Nigeria, person living in the village that has never been to town before, just senior to me with just only one day, I still respect the person as if he's an elder. It's not to me just only one day. We are age mates, but I still respect the person, not money. And because of this money that they respect there, that's why they are so desperate. That's why ritual, where they kill for money is common.
That is the biggest problem. That is the problem of this. That, in fact, that is the root cause of the whole problem.
And that's why they can see betray their own fellow brother because of money, because they value money more than everything there. So
yes,
to an extent, these people should know that if they must get it right, people must respect them in whatever they are fighting for. Let them also learn to respect other tribes and other people. If you respect
unfortunately, unfortunately, respect is not part of their culture.
They lack respect, because since I've been doing this show, the only tribal group in Nigeria that have seen or received insult from are the Igbos. If you are the Igbos, I have never seen any Hausa coming here to call me names. I've never seen Yoruba. I can just imagine how many Yoruba people have come here to insult me, call me names. But majority, you can even see it from their names. You understand? Where you, like when we are on live broadcast like this, you can see Chinedu, whatever. You can see their name that these are Igbos. So the Igbos are very aggressive. I'm speaking from my own personal experience right now. So respect is reciprocal. If you want us to respect you, you have to respect other tribal groups in Nigeria.
Imagine somebody calling my wife. Is it my wife that is making the statement on your show? But you call her directly.
They don't care.
Threaten her.
These people don't care. They don't just care. They have said so many things about me on this program. They left comment for me. You know, the other program we did together, Mr. Uraka, the other day, because of that program, I received many inboxes from the Biafrans. I never replied them. I don't have time to be reading even the comments they left for us.
Please be calling them so-called Biafrans, because they always refer to us as so-called South. So you say you received many inboxes from the so-called Biafrans, Abi?
Yes, I received so many. All of them, they were insulting me. Insults, only insults. All the time, insults from these people. Honestly.
And you are expected to be insulted into accepting Biafra.
And the people who should respect them, who would have been able to support them in their cause, are the people that they don't respect.
That's their issue. God bless you. God bless you.
One thing this people should know, I tell it everywhere, either as a human being, either as a tribe, whether as a region or a religion and all that, you cannot get whatever thing alone. You cannot stand. No man is an island. If you must be able to make it whatever thing you are fighting for, you need the help of other people. And if
they don't believe in that too.
And if you've stepped on the foot of so many people, let me use the case of Edo State last election as a case study. The only reason why a lot of people supported this present Edo State governor, Obaseki, was because he has not stepped on any toes, whether in APC or PDP. He has not insulted anybody. Even when he became a governor, even the first, when Oshomole was insulting everybody during the election, when they give him mic, he never insulted anybody. So when he had issue with Oshomole already created enemies for himself. It was very easy for people from different parts of the state to receive him, because he has not insulted anybody anytime. Even till date, as we speak, even with everything Oshomole has done, he has not come out to insult anybody, because he knows that sometime or somewhere in the future, you will still need the help of these same people somewhere. And they will only come to stand for you because they've seen that even when they have issues with you, you never came out anywhere to come and call them mad people. That's my issue with this so-called Biafra agitation. They should learn to respect me as an Edo man. Just like as I'm respecting them, that they are Igbos and they are fighting whatever they are fighting for.
By force, so it's by force.
It shouldn't be by force. It's my right.
Join them. So that is just.
I'm an Edo man. God created me to be an Edo man. and I have my rights. Where their own rights
A
stop,
Fulani,
that's when my own begins.
Austin, a Fulani friend of mine once told me about 5 weeks ago. He said, "Look, he's a Fulani man. There are very good Fulani people that drink beer. We go to relax in joints together." He said, "He's a Fulani man. He's aware that what his people are doing is bad. You understand me?" But he said, right now, the world is seeing the evil of the Fulani man because they have power and they have gun. Wait till you see the Ipob man have power and have gun. Then you see another form of evil. Those words have never left my head for a very long time. So when I see the attitude of Nnamdi Kanu and his followers and the videos, I sent some of those videos to Nekpe. Forget that she's just sitting there. Did I not send videos to you?
Yeah, I sent me some.
Okay. When I send those videos to her now, when I saw those videos, I now recall what this guy told me, and I saw that yes, we are seeing the evil of Fulani now because they have power and they have the guns. Let this same power and guns go to another tribe. Perhaps we'll now also see their own evil.
You can never really know a man or know a person until the person has money and has power.
Oh,
that's when you know somebody. If you really want to test the character of a man, the true character of a man is when the person has power and has money. And with the little I've seen,
make I go sleep.
Yeah, we have to end the program. Let's end the program. We cannot stop all these people. It's part of their behavior.
No, it's their rights. It's whatever they believe in. But let them also respect my own right and what me as an Edo man believe in.
So even
they should respect my right.
It's simple.
Even though we are complaining about them not respecting us, I still see some people leaving comments for me, insulting all of us here. So let them continue. If it's favoring them, go ahead. They should go ahead with it. But tomorrow, if we go back, we don't want to just go back to history, what happened during the Biafra War. I think these people, they need a little bit of awareness about what happened to their people. So, yeah. That's just the thing.
Sorry, I beg. Sorry. In the other video, the Father Henry or whatever was saying that if I was an Igbo man, I am not an Igbo man whose people were killed or something. I wanted to reply and say, well, the Robos didn't go killing northern emirs, killing Yoruba rulers, killing officers from other tribes while exonerating their own.
No, what happened, Mr. Uraka? No, we don't judge it like that. So, if for instance, some Benin men killed some people in Nigeria, does that justify all Nigerians?
No, you're getting it wrong. You didn't allow me to land. You didn't. No. You didn't allow me to land. You understand me? In that civil war, the history has it that the North were killing Igbos that were fleeing the North to the East, Abi. Now, but there is no history that shows that the East were killing North, fleeing North to fleeing East to the North. It shows that before the Civil War, the North were open to accommodate visitors into their place. Something must have resulted into that. I'm not justifying the killing. God knows, God forgive me. I can never justify killing whatever form. But there were actions that catalyzed those actions also. We have it on history, which is the part of history that the likes of Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu, they don't tell their people that some young military officers took it upon themselves to execute military officers from another tribe while telling their own to leave the country. They didn't kill their own. Some young military officers from the East were killing emirs and traditional rulers of other tribes while asking their own to be out of the country.
But that does not justify Nigerians persecuting all
absolutely. You understand me?
Yeah, I just want to say the truth. No matter what, I will say the truth.
I agree with you. I agree with you totally. But when they were doing that, they should have taken stock of the possible scenarios that could have occurred from the action. You understand me? So in the Civil War, we have records of the Biafran soldiers going into our territories, killing our own. I have stories told to me by my father that a lot of their women were raped by soldiers of the Biafran army. We have people from Port Harcourt who have very gory stories So what I'm saying here is that, see, if we keep visiting this history, we are only going there to pick things that will only exacerbate our anger. And when we have this anger, we can only have nothing but replace it with bitterness. And after bitterness, there's going to come wickedness. So why not allow what has passed to be in the past and forge a way to move forward?
That would be dialogue. That is why this current administration is supposed to dialogue with the people, especially during the beginning of the agitating that the Biafrans came out to be agitating for secession. The federal government is supposed to react. You know, not everything that you use violence. When you look at what happened to the Igbos, I keep saying this, I will repeat again. There's what we call intergenerational trauma. These people might be experiencing intergenerational trauma because of what happened to their ancestors or their parents, their grandparents. So at this time, the federal government is supposed to react and dialogue with these people. Is there anything like dialogue? Here in Canada, let me give you an example. Because of what the Canadians did to the indigenous people of Canada, and the government has been apologizing almost every year, apologizing to the indigenous people of Canada.
Okay,
Nekpen. So in Nigeria, we don't believe that we should apologize or dialogue with any group.
Agreed. Do you not expect that by insulting me and threatening my wife, threatening my children, threatening my life, threatening the lives of my family, I will now succumb now to understand that
before escalated to this point, Mr. Raka, before it escalated to where we are today, that some Biafrans are coming to social media to be insulting everybody, before it escalated to this point, the federal government has the duty to dialogue with the people.
But they should be insulting. They should channel their insult to the federal government, not me now. Am I federal government?
Not all of them are coming to social media to do that. Most of them who are doing that on social media, they are not educated. The re-educated Biafrans will not come to social media be raining insult.
Mr. Austin,
sir,
what would you say now as you're sitting there now? Your wife calls you and said 3 people have called her that they are going to kill you, kill your wife, kill your children. How would you respond to that?
I will really respond angrily. One, I'll be angry. And two, even if I offend anybody, I even say they are mad. You shouldn't take it to my family.
Oh.
And that's also tell you that the I don't want to use abusive word. I'm trying to be very polite. It tells you the myopic mind of these people, and why it's even more scary to even cohabit with them or to even to even live with them, because if you eventually disagree with anything they try to force on you tomorrow, when you are not ready with them already, when they don't have the power, that they can even do worse.
Imagine if we're in the same Biafra with them. These are people killing themselves. You as a minority, what is your chance of even getting leniency with this kind of attitude? Absolutely none, if you ask me.
Their rascality is compared to none. And their own way of
this planet. Their rascality not this planet.
Yeah.
And they think that they have this monopoly of power. That they can do everything.
I just want to add this to it. I'm not trying to play devil's advocate here. You see, a few weeks ago, I called someone in South Africa, an Edo man. So I was asking him to leave South Africa because of the violence going on in the country. He said when it comes to the killings, that the South Africans are killing Nigerians, it is the Ipob people that they are dealing with. So I was wondering, is it Nigerian government that asks South Africans to be dealing with the Igbos? Why is it that anywhere the Igbos are, they always face persecution? What a heck is going on here? Someone even told me the other day, even in Senegal, in many African countries, that the Igbos are the ones facing persecution more than other ethnic groups from Nigeria. So I was just thinking, I said, oh, okay, I thought it's Nigerians that are having problem with them. Okay, which means it's their own personal problem.
No, somebody told me that too. Somebody told me that too. That during that xenophobic attack, that it was only these people that they were attacking. Yeah,
that they were attacking. We can even say you don't have to even ask people. From what some images, ugly images that we saw on social media, is mostly the Igbos that they are killing in South Africa. So that is another area that we have to look at when it comes to the Igbos, how they behave, they carry themselves, even in Nigeria, and when they are outside. It's not my business. I'm not an Igbo person. I'm just saying it from what people are saying, and so from my own personal experience on social media, and some of the reports we are receiving from Africa, South Africa, and many other African countries. I'm just saying it for the benefit of the Biafrans. So I think the way they carry themselves, you have to respect people wherever you are in the world. Try to be respecting people, respect the laws of the land. I'm not saying that my people are perfect, the Edo people are perfect. Yes, nobody is perfect. However, if the Igbos are singled out, even outside Nigeria, which means the Igbos are the problem.
They
They
are
have
risk.
their own personal
They,
problem.
they, 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 they takes too many dangerous risks. They play to the extreme most times just because of the quest of money, and that's the issue. They can do anything for money, and that's the major reason why they are into a lot of this mess where they are. They can do anything, literally anything, too desperate. And when a man becomes too desperate, he begins to lose respect. You
And
understand?
that
They can do anything. That's the issue.
Um, I understand you, Austin. So I'm just saying it, not that it's my problem. I'm just saying it for their own benefit. If they believe that Nigerians are treating them badly, how come even though when they are outside the country, they are also experiencing this persecution outside the country, which means there is something wrong with their behavior, that you have to reform your behavior, for Christ's sake. So that is just the thing. We're going to end the program like that. Thank you, Austin, for joining the program. I think Mr.
Thank you
Oraka
very
have
much.
already logged. Yeah. Thank you. So that's all. See you guys next time. Bye for now.